Well, hello everyone, and you join us here today thinking about the run-up to Christmas. It's November now, Tom, and presents are on the list.
Yeah.
So I thought what we would do is put together a little top 10 list of must-have accessories for watch enthusiasts. What do you think about that?
Yeah, sounds like a great idea. There's a lot of things on this list that I desperately need. So this is basically my own list.
These gifts don't have to be for someone else. They can just be for you. Merry Christmas, everyone.
In November, the start of Christmas.
Tom, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. So the first thing you're going to need is straps. Lots and lots of straps.
Cue Matrix, layers and layers of straps zooming past.
Exactly, yeah. You won't want for another watch again with this many straps because it's nice to change it up. We said this quite recently. It can freshen up an old watch that maybe you're getting a bit tired of. A new strap can bring it to life, give it a new pop of colour. People will be like, hey, have you got a new watch? You can say, no, I've had it ages, and make them feel silly, like they don't pay enough attention to you, which is what you want.
Exactly. Christmas is all about making other people feel bad, so if you can do that for the very reasonable price of a new strap, perfecto. I would also add to that, new bracelets. There are people like Uncle Seiko that do different bracelets, so you can spruce up your watch and keep the whole metal thing going on if you want to as well.
Yeah.
Lots of lovely places to buy straps, Watch Gecko, Dillugs, the Strap Tailor, so on and so forth.
Yep.
If you sell straps, put a link down in the comments below. But of course, if you have a strap, Tom, you're going to need some kind of equipment to change it, and I don't mean the knife from the kitchen drawer.
Right, yeah.
Changing a strap is so much easier if you have the proper tool to do it. Many places sell them. Bergeon is a good brand to get. They do a little double-ended tool that means you can just without scratch, and you get your lovely new strap on there, and Christmas isn't ruined because you've just scratched up your lovely new watch too. So, strap tool, it's a must-have if you get the straps, I think. No questions, Tom. You can't say anything that would make me change my mind about needing a strap-changing tool. What's your next one?
What about straps with strap-changing tools built into them?
What?
I'm talking about quick-release spring bars. Those straps with the little pull-back quick-release spring bar built in. Makes changing a strap so easy.
It does. They come with a little lever on the back, and you just pull that lever and the little springy bits retract, and in goes the spring bar. No effort. You don't have to be a magician with 10 hands on each finger.
It's a top spec. If a watch includes a quick release strap, it's definitely one for further consideration, I think.
Absolutely. Well, Tom, I mean, it's all very well and good being able to buy a strap, but what about measuring your wrist to know what size strap to buy in the first place?
Can't I just make an extra hole in the strap?
Nothing says cheaping out like an uneven hole in a belt or strap.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I have typically used the metal tape measure in the little drawer with all the things in the past to measure my wrist, and I can tell you it is very, very ineffective, especially on your own.
Are you talking about the sheet metal one that pulls out, and how do you do that?
I think in the past I have had to involve my feet as well.
Yeah, not ideal.
As we all know, there's only one thing that those sheet metal tape measures are good for, and that is competitions with your friends to see how far you can make them go out before they go.
Yeah. How quickly you can make it spin when it retracts and you let go of it.
Exactly. So if you want to use a tape measure for serious wrist measurement, I suggest a fabric tape measure. Save you a whole lot of bother.
Yeah. Go to your local haberdashery and say, I'm a watchman and I need satisfaction. And they will attend to your needs.
They will know exactly what you mean. Exactly.
Another thing you need is cloths.
Yep.
Now, most watch purchases should include a cloth. So you should have an abundance, but if you don't already, then this is necessary. Now, I'm a bespectacled guy, so I've got lots of spectacle cloths knocking about the place, but they're really handy. You don't want to have to keep buffing your watch on your shirt. Get yourself a nice non-abrasive cloth.
Exactly.
So your watch is always looking its best.
I would say to stay away from the cloths that are impregnated with abrasive polishing paste, because although you think, oh, it makes my watch really shiny, over time it'll make your watch too shiny and too smooth and no good. It's generally better to use as little abrasion as possible, as little wiping as possible, but just to keep your watch clean and gunky free. I would also add to that a little soft bristle brush to get into the nooks and crannies too, to make sure that your watch is free from all the little alien life forms that grow under there. Tom, if you have a big collection of watches and you like to be able to pick and choose from them, and you find that they run out of steam and you have to wind them and set them every time, I might suggest a slightly more expensive purchase, a watch winder. Perhaps multiple.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say. Some people suggest that you need a watch winder if you have one watch to keep it healthy, but that's not really the case. If you're generally wearing it and it's staying topped up, it's fine. But if you have a watch and you don't wear it from week to week and it runs out and it's really annoying, put it in a watch winder. Lovely little present. And you can watch it go round and round, backwards and forwards. Better than TV, I'd say.
Yeah, it's just like a little watch fish tank.
Indeed.
Or what about a watch winder without the winding component? This is actually something that I desperately need, and it's shameful what I'm doing instead of just buying a watch box. Just a simple watch box to store all your watches in. Because currently mine are crammed into a snappy glasses case, and it's not ideal. And then stuffed into a drawer. Get yourself a watch box and store your watches properly.
If anything, just to keep the dust on them. I'm the same. I just have watches laying around the house. And I think I'm in trouble for it, for one. And two, it means I don't really know where they are. And three, when they're just on the bedside cabinet, some of them end up on the floor sometimes, and it's a whole thing.
Exactly, yeah. When I've got a pesky cat who sometimes doesn't agree with where I've put an item and thinks it would look better on the floor. So, keep them safe in a box if you can.
There you go. Contain your watches, people, for Christmas. I would say, Tom, I have a quartz watch. It has a screw-down case back.
Right. And
I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to pay no one to swap the battery for me.
Okay.
So, I purchased a little squishy ball. And these little squishy balls, it's like a squash ball.
Right.
And you smush it into the back and you turn it and you can unscrew the case to replace the battery yourself.
Ooh.
And for me, that's perfect because it means that I don't put lots of tool marks in the case back, which I otherwise would because I'm a clumsy man. I can change that battery myself without causing myself much distress. So I would recommend, if you have a quartz watch and it has a screw down case back, squishy rubber ball.
Oh, interesting. And what do I do? Do I just type in squishy rubber ball for quartz watches into Google and that'll get me there, will it?
Yes, he said confidently. Cue screenshot of Tom typing it into Google and it not working.
So, following on from my watch box proper storage dilemma, you're going to need to store your watches properly when you go out the house if you're traveling with watches. So, a travel case or a travel pouch is also essential. You don't want to, ball your watches up in a pair of socks and shove them in your suitcase. They need properly taken care of, proper protection. So a nice travel case or pouch is essential if you move around with your watches often.
Absolutely. A tasty little watch roll. Putting them all in socks is a complete nightmare going through the airport security when you have to take them all out one by one. So a lovely little travel case. Yeah, that's nice. A good one for your friends and family because not too expensive. They generally look more expensive than they are. The last thing I would say for all your friends and family who are into or not into watches is the Watch Annual 2022. Yeah, the new one of those is out very, very soon. You can pre-order it. Link in the description below. Why am I plugging it so hard, Tom? Because I've got a photo in it. Yeah.
Shameless.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thanks very much. I took a tasty picture of a watch. If you, dear viewer and listener, want to know what watch it is, I guess you'll have to buy the Watch Annual 2022. Some of the money goes to charity, which is awesome as well. The guy who puts this together, Justin Hast, has been a guest on our show before, and he's a really, really nice guy. And we love to see his project supported.
Cool, yeah. Annuals are the perfect Christmas gift, aren't they?
Indeed.
The Watch Annual 2022 and the Beano Annual will make the perfect combo on Christmas Day.
Fun for the whole family. If you have some great gift ideas for Watch Enthusiast, please do pop them down in the comments below. And thank you so much for listening. Start buying those purchases soon, because then you can just spend December chilling and not panicking, like I do.
Yeah.
See you all later.
Bye-bye.